Hey everybody, it's Anna and welcome back to my booktube channel. June is just around the corner around the time that I am filming this, and you know what that means. It is time for my June anticipated releases video. I am still really excited for June despite all of this, all of the circumstances, because it is Pride Month. It means that summer is actually finally here, and honestly, just like having that good weather and sunshine is a mood boost even when everything else is going to shit in a handbasket. But yeah, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about books that I'm anticipating coming out in June. Because coronavirus, a lot of these books were originally slated to come out in June and have since been pushed back, but I actually just want to talk about them here because I want to drum up excitement and get people excited for them, and also because I made this spreadsheet way back in like December, and I don't really feel like totally undoing all of my hard work just because, like I said, things are going to shit in the outside world. So let's go ahead and get started with those. So the first book that I was anticipating was originally slated to come out June 2nd, and that is The Dark Tide by Alicia Jasinska. This is now going to be released on August 4th. So this is the summary of a dark fairy tale fantasy about two girls who must choose between saving themselves, each other, or their sinking island city. This has an absolutely gorgeous cover. I know it is a queer story. It's got all of the good witchy vibes, and it is going to be great. So there you go, August. Thanks for the June release. Let's see, what do we have next? Okay. Next up, we have The State of Us by Shaun David Hutchinson, which, as far as I know, is still going to be released on June 2nd. I know that this is a queer love story that is going to be about two boys falling in love, but they are kind of on the opposite ends of the American political system. So it is about, I believe, the son of the president, who is a Republican, and he starts falling in love with the son of the Democratic nominee on the campaign trail. I think that this is going to be great. I love Shaun David Hutchinson's writing. I am very interested to see how he handles that sort of like cross-party divide at a time when the delineations between parties feels like it has never been more stark. So I'm very curious to see how that happens. Next up is A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow, which is, as far as I know, still slated to come out on June 2nd. This is a book that I found out about on Jesse's channel, Bow Ties and Books, so thank you, Jesse, for bringing this to my attention because it has the most beautiful cover with black mermaids on it. Black mermaids. I'm very excited. I love stories about mermaids. It is a coming-of-age story about two sisters finding their power, which I also love. I think that I am going to really enjoy this one. All right, next up is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, which I have known about since Geek Girl Con last year because I saw them on a panel, and I know that this is a very queer trans love story about two people that are falling in love and one of them is dead. This was originally slated to come out on June 9th, but it's been pushed back to September 1st. That's okay. My pre-order is going to be all kinds of whack because I'm moving between now and then, so I'm probably gonna have to cancel it and then pre-order it again, but I don't care because this is one of my most anticipated releases for the whole year. And I also want to mention that I'm pretty sure that both the protagonist and the love interest in this are Latinx, I believe. Also originally coming out on June 9th, but it has now been pushed back to October 13th, is This Is All Your Fault, which is the new book by Amina May Safi, who wrote Tell Me How You Really Feel. I loved that. It was a really hard, raw love story between two queer girls, and I'm excited for this one. It is going to be about three young women that are trying to save their struggling indie bookstore. So this was written for me, pretty much. Oh, I missed one. It was supposed to come out on June 2nd, but it has now been pushed back to August 18th, and that is Six Angry Girls by Adrienne Kisner. So this is a story about girls from like rival mock trial teams in high school that find a newfound love for a passion love, passion, wow, whatever. They find a passion for politics and activism over a pair of knitting needles. I thought that that sounded really interesting, so there you go. All right, and then my final anticipated release is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, an author that I really enjoy. As far as the time I'm filming this, this is still slated to come out on June 30th, and this is going to be a Gothic suspense novel about an isolated, creepy old mansion in Mexico in the 1950s. I really enjoyed reading Gods of Jade and Shadow. I'm excited to read more of what this author has done because I was incorrect in assuming that that was her debut. So it was not a debut, which is great because it means that I have lots more books to read. And that is going to do it for my June anticipated releases. Who knows when these books are really going to come out? Oh shit, I forgot one. There's another one that's coming out in June. It's actually a novella. I'm really excited for it. The AI Who Loved Me by Alyssa Cole. I'm finding that I'm really enjoying reading these like romance stories where one of the people in the couple is a robot, but that is neither here nor there right now. But yeah, that's coming out in June and I'm looking forward to that. Well, it's supposed to come out in June. I don't know when any of these are going to come out. This is accurate as of the time that this video posts. But anyways, let me know if you are anticipating any of these. I know a lot of people have already gotten arcs of them, and I'm so jealous. I want them too. So let me know with a comment down below what are the books that you are looking forward to coming out in June. If you like this video and you'd like to see more of what I do, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That way you get updates every time I post something new. As always, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!